I'm Michael Gerson. I'm a columnist at the Washington Post and a fellow at the One campaign. I served for almost 6 years in the Bush administration as the head of speechwriting and a policy advisor to the president. Eventually became quite involved on issues of global health and development and conflict issues, genocide, and have tried to remain involved in those issues as well. I was actually a Bible and theology major at Wheaton College, and went off, was headed to seminary, but got a job with Chuck Colson at Prison Fellowship Ministries in the D.C. area, and then went to Capitol Hill. Had a domestic policy focus on Capitol Hill as a policy director for senator. We saw some of this, the difficult relationship between elements of the Republican Party and science in this last election. Not only on climate, but on issues like vaccines, where Michelle Bachmann was adopting a vaccine skepticism, which is actually very, very dangerous. So I have a new piece with a co-author, Pete Weiner, in Commentary Magazine, where we're arguing some adjustments that Republicans have to make in their approach and message. And part of that adjustment is the attitude towards science and the scientific method. And one of the real symbols in this area is the science surrounding climate disruption, which is clear and increasingly clear as a serious public problem. There are a lot of variety of ways people have to try to address this problem, and there are serious debates on the methods that you use to address it. But I think it's important for Republicans, both for the issue in and of itself, it's important in and of itself, but also as an epistemological issue for Republicans to show that they respect the scientific method, that they're going to take into account good science, clear science, on issues that relate to climate. Well, my hope for the church is true on climate and a lot of other issues, is first of all to be informed on a variety of issues, but also to engage in a certain way, which is appealing to people's aspirations, overcoming poisonous partisanship in American life, and trying to call attention to serious middle ground solutions on important public policy issues. So both to be known for the seriousness on substance, but also a certain method of engagement in public life that shows respect for others. I think that those are two complementary contributions that Christians need to make in public life.